Is it okay now? Sorry guys, I just realized that my cast went down. I was looking at the screen XSplit the entire time. I didn't realize it. Okay. Don't worry, just to know that I'm not that great at Battlefield either. I just play it for fun. I don't take it too seriously. If we don't get too many people soon, we'll play some Battlefield together. I have too much fun in games to rage. I've never raged before, you know. I've never like thrown a controller or anything like that. I get grumpy, but nothing too bad. I just kind of laugh at myself and continue from there. I mean, if you want to see upset behavior, I mean, Silent Hill 3 end boss, that took forever. But I didn't get too angry about it. Nah. Yeah, I've had that a few times. There was a guy who was on an anti-air gun, and he just kept shooting down all planes and choppers and people he could see. You know, it's just... At one point, you just want to blow him up. That's what we pretty much did, and then we kicked and banned him from the server. We had another guy who was sitting just outside of the square spawn and just shooting in, so anybody who would just instant the spawn, they would just kill. So we banned that guy too. There we go. Yeah, that happened a lot in the other Battlefield games too, though. I would used to like hide up on top of a hill and just shoot down at people. I was hiding inside the brush, you know. It wasn't as easy to see people like it is now, you know. It's Harlequin or Harley Quinn. Fucking wisps. Yeah, sometimes I'm spawned like right in front of somebody else shooting and like out in the open, so instead of being like hidden inside the house or something like that, they just throw me out there. It's frustrating. It is crowded on this field. It's a lot better than me. Sometimes I get sent into servers where they're just about to win or lose anyway, so I have like no say in the matter. But it counts as a loss against me, which is stupid. You can see my record on the battle log. Enjoy that. Yeah. Maybe they'll add that in later. Today they released playthroughs of the Karkin maps, and they look really good, so I'm excited. 4 new maps for free. I should really change things up a little bit. Because sometimes some of those maps, you know, you get kind of tired of. But I guess it depends on who you're playing with. The same maps could be really exciting. Me too. Mystery door. I'm being attacked by a fucking door. Shit's scary. I want to save that. The field effect? I don't remember, actually. I don't know if I really found out about that. That door is bugging out. There we go. I can't remember if it's like the elements that are on or something. It totally escapes me. I'm sorry. I don't know. Forced into a fight. Oh yeah. I forgot. Yep. I'm so tired. I'm drinking soda. Should kind of help. I biked. just like before I casted, so hopped on a bike for about 25 miles, and then, you know, I kind of hurt myself on the bike, so all worn out right now. I smacked my shin with the pedal because I had a bad piece of road. Yeah, that's about what I typically do. I kind of jump around, biking or running or swimming. I used to jog like every single day. Now I kind of, you know, I switch things up. Ever since I did the triathlon, I've been switching things up a little bit, so I keep things interesting. It's always the third time. I guess I needed something different. Give it to me. Always the third time. Hello, Orvis. Honestly, you don't need to jog to practice for a marathon. You don't need to do a full marathon. As long as you have a marathon type of pace, that's all that really matters. Because when the race day comes, you'll be jogging it anyway, so if you can do a half marathon pace, do the same for a marathon, you're good. That's how I was taught anyway. I got burns? Come on. If that's your half marathon pace, that's just fine. There's really nothing to be ashamed about on that. I forgot I don't use fucking swords. Do what I do, Orvis. Donate plasma. That way you have the $60 a week to buy games. There we go. Well, orange juice is kind of more for blood. plasma for donating the plasma. You get your plasma back. I mean, you get your blood back, but you just donate the plasma from it. You get tons of cash. That's how much I get paid anyway. That's about the same as it is a lot of places, though. It's like, you know, $30 to $60 or something like that. You know, usually when you first go, you get a bigger amount too because they want to encourage newcomers. So if you have like a plasma center nearby and you're old enough and you meet the requirements, like height and weight, you'll be okay. You have to be at least 18 to donate, I think. Cop out. I'll be right back, guys. Good spot to lay this. Who are you? Orange. Aren't you glad to see me? Whew, man. I feel tired just by going up and down and up the steps. That's kind of a sign of how tired I am today. Lucia. Oh, Lucia. You will all be my guinea pigs. Get some sleep. I biked. That's why I'm tired and I had a full day of work. You know? But I have a lot more energy than you give me credit for, Orvis. Yeah, they don't sell PSN cards anymore, but you can go to a lot of retail stores and they sell them. The only downside is that some of those places love to charge you tax, although pretty soon Amazon will have tax too, so it won't really matter. I kind of remember having a little trouble on this dude, but I could be horribly mistaken and think about something else. I think I was unprepared last time I played. Well, considering the fact that so many other places charge tax online and Amazon doesn't, you know it was bound to happen, you know? That's unfortunate, but at the same time, you know, Amazon offers plenty of incentive to go ahead and buy from them instead of other places. I mean, they already charge pretty cheap prices. So even with tax, they'd be like, okay, fine, whatever, take my money. I'm up for it. Plus, you still have like the marketplace and stuff like that. So. Sure, it can be an issue with like higher priced items, but at the same time, if you use Amazon's credit card. They just introduced something this morning where basically you get 10% off all downloads on their site. So like how I saved 30% by downloading Battlefield 3 on Amazon, it'd be 40% with the new plan that goes in today. So it's pretty cool. My math might be off because of the added bonus, but you know. Holy shit! More and more reasons why Amazon is probably one of the best game companies in the world. I'm already getting a lot of room to grow, a lot of running. Okay, the metaphor escapes me. I'm getting a lot of use out of my Amazon, my Prime membership. I totally didn't. I totally forgot to heal her. Damn it! Fucked up. Magus with the bolt to the head. One of these days, Kid will be alive for a boss fight. Kind of takes you back how much damage these fools are doing. Boss win! Now you got the great fanfare music. The banana. Poor kid. I did so much wrong with you. And I think as a kid, when I first played this game, this is where I got stuck and where I didn't want to play the game anymore. My dream is to sail the vast sea someday on a big huge ship. Pursue my dream. I played this game around the time I came out, so it was like, once again, like middle school when this game came out. And like I came back to it later during college and I beat this game. And it quickly became one of my... It's my third favorite game of all time, I gotta say. I like it way more than Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is probably like top 15 or something like that, compared. Keep doing that. You don't really realize it. I don't know how much you played at this game, but later it kind of takes on a whole new level, and you know, and that's when you realize that how much of an impact it has on your emotional and, you know, your core basically on this game. It goes to places where you don't think a game would go. Okay, fine. I've created my list. It's Xenogears, Final Fantasy IX, Chrono Cross, top 3. I know that for a fact. I think I'll fight this dude. Yeah. I need the experience. I can't just be sitting here not dealing with this guy. She didn't do much good. Yeah! That face. Tactics definitely up there. What was it? The second or the third battle in Final Fantasy Tactics really fucked me up when you had to deal with those two wizards or whatever. Man, I had the hardest time getting past that part, and it almost like ruined the game completely for me. I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm dying repeatedly. And no, I gave it time, came back to it, and did much better. Yeah, the stupid one with like the steps off to the left or whatever. It was hard. Unbelievably hard. And it's only the third or fourth battle in the fucking game. Really? You know, at that point, after that, it starts to, you know, it kind of climbs down a little bit and you can level up. Holy shit. Oh, he's opening his gate. Hey, Popalicious. Yeah, other than that, you know, it becomes really important, and then you have... I just like the magic, the sword magic that you use in that game. Oh, so great. Like, at the beginning, you already realize how amazing those characters are. Bronze helmet, huh? How it be, man? How it be? Oh, okay. I don't know, guys. How do I solve this puzzle? How to deal with it. Oops. Damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta flip it around. Okay. Give me points. Plus, you know, the music in this game is pretty damn awesome. I love it. I was listening to a lot of it today, actually. I think that was a big reason why I left a bigger impact than it might have otherwise. I mean, the same guy who did the music for this game did the music for Xenogears, Yasunori Mitsuda. So, I trust this guy. Chrono Cross? Yeah. I haven't played it since, well, I played it in college, but that was like, junior year, so it's been a few years. Almost a few years, I should say. I probably played it like in the fall when I became a junior, so. Opening sequence is pretty awesome. The whole beginning part, really. I think the opening and then followed by like the little sequence, the little flash forward or whatever. The Tarantino bit. It's pretty good. Have you played this before, Popalicious? Yeah, I was actually kind of, that's one of the reasons why it made me want to come play this, was because of the fact it came out on PSN. $10, not bad. Although I think I paid like $15 for this copy, so it wasn't like it was a big deal. God Lord. God Lord. There we go. Before that, it's been about 11. It was about the same time. Like when, if it was 11 years, that's the year it came out. So yeah, I guess he did the same thing I did and played it around the time it came out, and didn't think. For me, I didn't think much of it. And then I came back and beat it in college, and I was like, because my brother had played it when I was at home for when I was home during break, and I was like, oh, I should go back and play it, because there's a lot of games that, you know, I kind of wrote off, and I felt bad about it later. So I kind of told myself, hey, I really should give these games another shot, you know. So I went back and beat several games, and you know, like in college, I beat all the Final Fantasy games I hadn't beaten up to that point, except for 13. I only got 5 hours into 13, and I fucking hated it, so I gave up on it, you know. So, well, I can't say I fucking hated it, but I got, you know, tired of the characters. I had no motivation to continue on with that game. It's too much work. Every time I heard Hope or Snow talk, I just, you know, like, drill to the skull kind of moment, you know. Over Neil's voice actress, I mean. Which wasn't as bad as people said, but at the same time, you know, it's, even if you got used to it, it was still like, some of the things she said was just stupid. It wasn't much how she said it, it was the things she said. See, that's me too. The whole plot of 13 didn't make much sense. Like, at the beginning they're like, oh, we need to destroy Cocoon because, well, and there's like this person supposed to destroy Cocoon or whatever, and then it's like, but are we supposed to? Should we? Because there might be something totally wrong with that. We might be protecting. They gave out like fake endings and fake shit, and I was like getting tired of what a wishy-washy story it was. I thought, you know, parts of the plot were okay, and you know, I just didn't like it. Yo! I'm gonna go and beat Final Fantasy 13 pretty soon, probably when I get like a capture card next year and play it on stream or something like that, because since I only played 5 hours of it, I feel like if I played more of it, maybe it could be witnessed. Because, you know, I don't remember a lot of it after those 5 hours I played. Since, you know, I need a little bit more. See? Isn't that amazing? 5 hours? Okay, to be perfectly honest, 5 hours is probably a little pushing it. It might be less than that. I just felt like 5 hours was a good solid amount. It's just that like, especially Snow, he seems so he seems so shallow, you know? It's like, at least with Cloud, they kind of delve into what it means to be a hero. And, you know, like, all the palms that he had, and the fact that, you know, he was one big fake. With Snow, he's got a hero complex, but he never lets up. And that's just really what kind of, you know, it's like, man, you guys really got lazy with this character, you know? It's like, okay, he keeps talking about how he wants to save everybody, come on guys, let's go, you come with me, and it's like, come on, man. Usually you don't say those things without some sort of, you know, like, something's wrong in your head in the first place, you know? It's why do you feel like you need to put yourself up on this pedestal and be in this person, you know? It's like, I'm natural born leader. It's like bullshit. There's got to be something in the past, but they don't really go into it. And from what I've heard about other people tell me, they don't really go any farther than that, you know? He's a very surface kind of character, you know? They don't touch anything below that. This character was written skin deep in the first place. You're talking about Gaz? Oh, Gaz? What was it? Bite into this orange. Now I got a taste of orange in my mouth. I didn't like... He was alright. Blatant comic relief character, but other than that, you know, I guess in some ways Barrett was also kind of like the comic relief character in 7. Maybe it was Cat Seath, but who gives a shit about Cat Seath anyway? I say 7, of course, is because 13 was trying way too hard to be Final Fantasy 7. Kind of like how 12 tried way too hard to be like Final Fantasy 6 or 9. And this is why it doesn't feel as exciting as it used to be when a new Final Fantasy game came out. 13.2 is coming out, and not many people seem to be that excited about it. I mean, sure, you got a good fair amount of the hardcore crowd going for it, but when a Final Fantasy game came out, it was kind of like a huge event, you know? Like, everyone got really excited about it, and everyone couldn't stop talking about it. With 13.2, I just don't really see that. I guess it's because more people are kind of holding out for 13 versus 13, but at the same time, once again, they haven't really showed off too much about that game. And sometimes you think it's like, oh, it's just vaporware because it won't be coming out to probably 2013 is what I think they're saying. I'm opening an orange, by the way. That's why I'm not advancing. This orange looks really weird. It's like it's really light shade. I don't know how to feel about this orange. The game RPG. Oh, don't put it that low. I mean, serious. Duke Nukem Forever was like the biggest joke. I think they announced Versus 13 back in 2006 or something like that, when they said they were going to do something with 13 when it came out. Duke Nukem Forever has been in hell since like 1998 or something. Although I don't think you're the first person to make that joke. Versus 13 does look pretty damn amazing. I'm stoked to play it. It's like Return to... Because I kind of like... I'm a pretty good fan of the Kingdom Hearts games, so... Is that the last trailer you saw? Because they had a Tokyo Game Show trailer where they showed a lot of gameplay. Like walking around on mechs and escaping from a building collapsing and all kinds of stuff. It looked pretty damn cool. The only issue, of course, is does Tetsuya Nomura still have it? Or did he lose it a long time ago? Let me check something real quick. See, for me, in a lot of ways, the company started going downhill when WADA took over that company. When Square merged with Enix, I think that's when it was like the first sign of the downfall of Square. I mean, it was like... I mean, put it in perspective, 2010, I think it was 2010 or early this year. Because of Final Fantasy 14, they had the worst stock price they've had since they merged way back in like 2000, 2001. So that it was at that level, and it goes to show, you know. The company lost a lot of its creative team ever since Hironobu Sakaguchi left. I mean, look at the games he's making now, like Lost Odyssey and Last Story. Now people are looking at more like the Tales of series and those types of games for better stuff to play. I think with the new consoles you start to really see the cracks in their armor, because I mean they were still kind of riding off 10 and 12 success with the PlayStation and stuff like that. But once 360 came out, then they kind of bowed to the 360, and you know, announced 11 and 13 for the 360. I think they lost a lot of their fans because of that, because everyone associated Square with Sony and stuff like that. I'm not acting like a fanboy or anything like that. It's just that it was kind of like, oh great, now we're going to have split development, and it's not going to be as good as it could be. Yeah, the Ears series is pretty fucking amazing. That and Legend of Heroes. And this, yeah. More of that. Although I kind of wish they would release like the big packs that they do in Japan for the E's and Legend of Heroes games. The huge like box that's like this huge, and it's got like 16 CD soundtrack and gigantic art book, and I guess the only company that you can really look to for that kind of stuff is Atlas or Xseed nowadays. Yeah, it's not Wise, it's Ease. I learned that a long time ago. From watching a lot of those trailers. I went to conventions and they had those crazy looking Legend of Heroes and Ys boxes, and it's like they had the Ys Origins collection in a box. Oh man, they were so expensive, but damn did they look pretty sweet. It almost made me want to buy them, but it was like $80. I was like, oh, this is a hard choice. Do I use all the money I was going to use for other stuff on a single game that I don't understand? Because I've been importing games for years. I've been importing games since like the Dreamcast days, so it's like I didn't care so much. It's like, oh, they'll release like an English patch. I can do this. I can buy this. I can rationalize this gigantic purchase when I'm still like in high school or college or whatever, and I don't have a lot of money. Let's see how long he goes. You want to find Wise? Is he just going to keep telling how many times that time is? Damn right I want it. Shut your face. I did play E7. They did a really good job with that game, making it all 3D and stuff. Actually, I reviewed Trails in the Sky. Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure I did. It wasn't even that long ago. I am almost certain I did. It's kind of crazy because we don't really cover too many PSP games, but I was like, alright, I'll do it. Yep, here it is. That's my review. That's a that's a decent review. I gave it 85%. I love the music. That's probably the best part of that damn game is the fucking music. Man, I have so many friends who play Battlefield on the stream. It's like, it's kind of hard to focus on that game. Man. Is that? Oh no, I didn't. I think I can get. Maybe Kid could deal with this. 1950. How about this guy? I think he probably needs it the most. Oh man, her attack is actually pretty low. She should get it. There we go. Maybe give him the silver loot. What's the secret? I'll be okay. Oh, man. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Yep. I talk to the guys from Xseed quite often on Twitter and stuff like that, you know. We're pretty close. Although I guess I'm more of a... I talk a lot more with the Access people than other companies. Only problem is that since it's such a small company, they won't respond to my requests for like press copies and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, great! They're giving me. I have to go and spend all this money, which isn't a big deal, you know. It's like I'd buy it regardless. But. You were one of them? That's pretty damn cool. What was the contest? Who was it? What part was it? I didn't do all the quests, so I'm trying to remember. I don't even know if I beat that game. I think I got pretty damn far in it. I just think for one reason or another I didn't beat it. Not because I didn't like it. I know that much. Oh, it was just kind of a random thing. I think I did that contest too, and I didn't get it. I think I just forgot about it though. I didn't care too much. You're part of history. Ah, fucking nerd. Hate this bitch. The Moon Village? I think there were a few people like that. They were wanting you to check out the Moon Village for one reason or another. Because I remember having to go back there a few times. That's awesome, man. If I ever see it, you know, I'll think of you. That's a really nice gesture, though. Actually, I forgot. I talked a lot to the... E3 last year, I got to talk to the guy who translates a lot of Nippon Ichi's games, like Disguise and stuff like that, in Atelier Verona. But yeah, you know, awesome. Something you can always cherish, I suppose. I was in a video game. Not many people can say that. It's like that guy in Street Fighter 4 who got to put himself, like, they had a contest and they put him in the background of, I forget what stage it was. I think it was the stage where it was like inside that club and they had the people just sitting on booths and dancing and stuff like that. They don't have too many of those types of contests, which is a shame. It's like one of the best ways to reach out. Hey, hey, hey. I was hoping for another one of those. I am Zoa! I'm Lancer. Mew! Huh. Okay. I kind of forget how to open that. I think there's... Maybe I get something off him. Oh, wait. Why am I going back? Crap, I kind of remember this. I think it was... Three, two? Zoa. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, what, Karsh? I think you can get him on your team, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get all the characters when I last played this game. I got most of them, but I didn't get all of them. There was some pretty simple ways to get a lot of the characters, but it was like obviously it was based on the decisions that you made during that game. Like if you went with one guy instead of another, you couldn't get him. That kind of thing. Which was upsetting. Like, you go to all that work, and then you realize, hey, I screwed up, but... What are you gonna do? So, like, what are you doing here? What a doll. What if she didn't? He'd be stuck up there. What could he do about it? Yeah, that must be it. They couldn't just forget about it or something. And how do you know comma search? Bad translation. Bad editing, I should say. See, that's what I kind of like about Chrono Cross, is that they address the fact that you are jumping around in time and stuff like that. And Chrono Trigger, it's like, you know, it's like you either have it or you're like completely missing your mother and stuff like that. It's bigger leaps in time. 10 years is kind of a reasonable jump. When you're talking hundreds or even thousands or even millions of years, it's kind of like, it doesn't leave as much. It's like they had a lot of liberties in Chrono Trigger where they just kind of left around. Here, it's like it's really grounded in the fate of the people that you know as Surge in the first timeline. Or I should say the first dimension. And that's why I like this game more. I am the glue that holds things together. And we experienced that. A little bit of breaking of the fourth wall here. These big old breaks between save points, that's kind of an issue, but you know, whatever. Straight up. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, I dealt 40. That was pretty good. Yeah, you know. I mean, Chrono Trigger was the beginning of the active time battle. This is just the same as that, you know. If anything, the fact that you can attack more than once is like this weird balancing act, you know. It's like, okay, you can attack multiple times and keep dealing damage, a pretty decent amount of damage, but in order to break up that so you don't have an unfair advantage against the enemy, you gotta be able to have the enemy break up your moves. So it's kind of grounded that way, I suppose. You know, guess. Oh, my guy's gonna die. Oh wait, good. I was gonna say. Bitch. Made up for that. Hey! Hello, Lufel. Welcome. It's like the first boss battle in a while where all 3 characters were still alive. It's not because the bosses are hard or anything like that. I'm really lazy when it comes to healing up. I've always kind of been. So much for her. Second to last pillar on the left. Yeah, okay. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Oh yeah, you can totally do this. Turn white. I know there's like a really cheap way to completely kill all characters in this. I think there's some weird cheat. It's kind of like in Final Fantasy VI when you use the death spell and kill like every single boss in that game pretty quickly. Let me see here. Oh, I keep doing that. Hello, Legacia. Yes, this is a pretty amazing game. I love this game as well. They don't make them like they used to. Hello there. Harlequin. Thank you. What were they saying? Like Asia or something? Leg Asia. Ooh la la. Kid is jealous. Well, that's what you expect. Yeah, I would. It's like my name. Some people get it like enunciated wrong or something. bow. Je m'appelle Harl. I am the right-hand harlequin to Monsieur Lynx. Sir Homunculus, if you lie down with a dog like this, femme, you will surely catch fleas. No, I think you can do much better if you give her up. Taisez-vous, you shut up. I love Kid. Definitely the best character in Chrono Cross. Way more badass than Tifa, in my opinion. Au revoir, mon sage. I like me a French jester. Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh man! These bastards keep showing up in the wrong place. Okay. Oh, I think I need to equip something. No, it wasn't that. It was allocate. What do you think? Man, oh, that was always such a hard decision. It's like I wish I could save. That's what I was talking about earlier, how the worst thing about this game is that it forces you into making hard decisions. And you feel really bad about it afterwards. You don't, I mean, it's kind of like buyer's remorse. It's like, oh man, I paid for that, and this is what I got out of it? Yeah, Glenn is really hard to pass up. Oh gosh. Because I knew about it when I first was looking at him, and before, looking at guides and stuff like that, I was like, man, if I don't get him now, he's probably one of the better characters and all that stuff. Oh, crap. There we go. Don't make me think about that, Pop, alright? I don't need to think about that decision at this point in the game, okay? Man, I'm whiffing like a bitch. Yeah, isn't it like the General Vipers one is that you go in, you grab it, and then you leave the room, come back, get it again, and then you just sell a bunch of them and make a ton of cash? Legacy, if you have a PS3, it's on the PSN right now, along with some other great games like Vagrant Story or Vagrant. Vagrant? What was it called? Vanguard Bandits is even coming to the PSN pretty soon, which is surprising. You didn't think a game like that would be added. I didn't think it got much attention, but it's pretty damn awesome. You only have the original PlayStation? That works too. This game is about as much on the PSN as it is used online anyway. $10. Yeah, you can get a ton of Dragon's Owners. Yeah, I heard about this. You can make that's probably like the easiest way to make a ton of cash because of a glitch. Did you mod your PlayStation, or is it just straight up like a PS1? I would say you could use the Black Friday deals on a PlayStation, but if you only own a PlayStation, then I don't know what your money situation is. I'd probably be wrong to suggest differently. Just regular. That's fine. No, and I don't have anything really modded, so it's, you know. I was just curious. What am I doing? It's these big gaps between save spots that it really gets kind of annoying, but at the same time it's like, what do I really have to worry about in this game? The bosses aren't even that difficult. Somewhere in storage. Yeah. Well, I don't blame you for not getting a portable. Although at the same time I would have said portable in the future because, you know, you could download PlayStation games on the PSP. The PS3 is going to be like $200 on like a bunch of different major retailers, and I was like, you could just sell the games and buy a PS3 for like $150 at the end of it all, if not less. Yeah, they do. They do let you run from any fight, which is kind of hilarious, and it's a really good exploit too. Because there's some moments in the game where if you run away and come back, it's pretty damn funny. Oh, hey, here's a safe spot. Good. I'm playing this on the computer on an emulator, so it's not like I need to use save spots, but I feel like it's not right if I don't. I knew that would happen. Shit, they always pop up just to, it's like they cut you off. Not that they're like they're not as difficult as they used to be. Not that they're really that difficult, but they don't deal as much. I got more help than I used to. Man, whiffing. Come on. I didn't try that before. They don't let you? Why is that? And why didn't I hear about this? It makes the hair noise. It's like, sorry, that creates a time-space continuum. We can't have you be Chrono. This game takes place, what is it, 20 years after Chrono Trigger? So having a Chrono character again would be wrong. Yeah, me neither. I never tried it. Oh crap, I just realized that Gal's dead. Surprise. It's gonna be so much better when I can replace Guile. He's just not that great character. Is there any other secrets I should know about? Yep, Guile is no Magus. Sad but true. Sure as hell wants to be, though. Gotta keep doing that. Oops. Radical Dreamers. I should have healed Guile up to max. I thought for a second I'd get a little bit of time, but I totally forgot that. We'll go straight to battle. Oh well. I don't think he's going to take much of the punishment. It's going to be mostly Kid and Surge anyway. He's got a thing for us. I like his weapon though. Any character who carries a scythe around is pretty fucking awesome in my book. So fucking weak, but that's what happens in all the mages in these games. Man, I'm doing some good damage. See what I tell you, he's going straight after Kid a lot of the time. That's what it was like last time, too. How painful does this seem? Fucking rod shoved through your body like that. Wow, that was pretty good damage then. It was super effective. Kid back up to health here. One of the moments where I actually do pay attention to health, I suppose, which is not a bad idea when he's dealing out 40 or 50 amounts of damage per. He's not that badass, at least when it comes to a threat and against him.